General Motors, carbon-neutral trucks, coming soon. As global warming becomes an even more pressing issue, it comes as no surprise that more and more companies are attempting to go carbon neutral. Many people want to find ways to help the Earth and preserve our beautiful planet before it's too late. One of the companies making headlines about starting their carbon neutral journey that we're going to talk about in today's video is General Motors. We all know that General Motors is one of the biggest automakers in the US. GM's SUVs and trucks are extremely popular today, which is why this decision is so groundbreaking for them, and why we're excited to keep up with all of their exciting updates. Join us as we dive into the details, the what, the how, and the whys behind this new concept GM is trying to achieve. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how the automaking industry is slowly moving towards a more carbon-neutral future with GM's latest announcement to make carbon-neutral trucks. This will help reduce the carbon footprint gas-fueled cars are leaving on the planet today. Will they be able to do this? Well, let's look at all the details and see how realistic their plan is. On January 28, 2021, General Motors released its detailed plan to be carbon neutral by the year 2040. That gives them exactly 19 years in order to completely change the way they operate. This plan came to light just a day after Joe Biden signed a series of executive orders stating that there needs to be immediate action in order to combat climate change. Considering that GM sells thousands of gas-fueled cars every single year, this is going to be a huge change for them. And obviously, it's going to cost them a whole lot. It will be interesting to see how these plans unfold in the next few years. Back to the finance of things, how much do you think this will all cost GM to make possible? Well, we can tell you for sure that it's more than $1 billion. Before the COVID-19 outbreak, GM announced that it would invest $20 billion for the making of electric vehicles. However, after the executive orders from the Biden administration, GM has dedicated another $27 billion into making these vehicles a reality. During the next couple of years, GM has promised to release 30 new electric vehicles. While this number sounds pretty impressive, we're not sure if it's realistic. However, only time can tell if this fleet of electric vehicles will be possible. In order to go completely carbon neutral, GM has to do so much more than just release electric vehicles. In the past couple of years, their vehicles have contributed heavily to greenhouse gases, which is why GM is finally entering the world of battery-charged cars. By 2025, the company plans on making 40% of their cars battery-powered. In order to do so, they will be working with governments, partners, and suppliers around the world to build out the necessary charging infrastructure and encourage the use of renewable energy in electric vehicle charging. The timetable for this plan is that by 2030, GM will use 100% renewable energy for its US plants and facilities. And by 2035, this plan will go international. Considering how influential GM is, these changes will slowly extend to the supply chain, to more suppliers and to even more automaking companies. To put it simply, this decision has the power to change many policies throughout the world. In the coming years, we might be seeing a more sustainable, carbon-neutral world, which is what we should all be hoping for. GM's plans don't stop there. It also plans to change a lot of things in its manufacturing operations, such as in the tailpipes of all its vehicles, and of course, the supply chain itself. Unfortunately, the latter is the hardest, and the Chief Sustainability Officer at GM states that it'll take an entire village to do so. It isn't possible to eliminate carbon emissions all at once. That is why GM has also said that when it isn't possible to remove these emissions, they plan on buying carbon offsets in order to cover up for the pollution that they are causing. Many companies have started to take this route, which is why it comes as no surprise that GM is also planning to do this. However, recent studies have shown that this doesn't really do enough to make a difference. Interestingly, while GM has planned on making many changes, with such a detailed schedule, they haven't said anything about when they will stop making or selling all of their gas-fueled cars. However, it seems that things are too uncertain to announce anything right now. The plan is still being worked on, and this can only be decided once things are slowly put into action. We hope it's sooner rather than later. While the whole plan and all of its dates sounds commendable on paper, it seems that this plan is a bit flexible. Nothing is written or set in stone, and the CEO of GM went on to say that this is merely an aspiration rather than a certainty. While that is unfortunate to listen to, we truly believe that if the US government continues pressuring companies to reduce carbon emissions, then this will most definitely become a reality soon. Not just in the US, but worldwide as well. General Motors isn't the only company that is planning to make these changes. Volkswagen and Ford, their all-time rivals, are right behind them with these carbon-neutral concepts. However, their timetable is even more relaxed than General Motors. Ford's target is to be completely carbon neutral by the year 2050, which is 10 years more than General Motors is claiming. While Volkswagen hasn't announced an exact date, they've already been releasing electric vehicles, something General Motors has yet to do. We are slowly but surely moving towards a future that is powered by electric vehicles, and it seems that we might have a choice at saving this planet after all. While automaking companies play a vital role in this change, there is an individual responsibility on all of us to do better and to make better choices for Earth. We hope more transportation fields begin to look into the electric journey. Next thing you know, we'll be developing and using battery-powered trains, airplanes, and buses. True change can only come when the whole world works together in order to make our planet green again and deciding to help with global warming as a unit. So what do you all think about GM's plans? Do you think they will follow through with the timetable that they set? Do you think we have a chance at saving this planet? Or do you think we might just have to move all of Earth's inhabitants to Mars? Or continue exploring outside of our solar system to find a planet that will be able to sustain us? We hope it doesn't come to that, but tell us your take in the comments below. Be sure to stay and check out some of our other amazing videos that we're sure you'll love to watch. Do you have any topic suggestions for us to cover on our channel? Let us know in the comments as well. We would love to research and cover topics you're all interested in. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this one posted each week.